Hello everyone, I hope you all are healthy and safe at your home. I, Ms. Kunjan Daswani from Shiv Jyoti Educational Group Kota, welcome you all to your e-learning classes of English Grammar, and today we will be doing a chapter of your English Grammar book, that is Everyday English Grammar and Composition. The chapter that we are going to do today is your chapter 11, that is Adverbs. Now you can open your books to page number 63 and you will find that chapter, that is chapter 11 that is adverbs. Okay, so now let me tell you what are adverbs. Adverbs are those words which modify a verb, adjective or another adverb in a sentence. So in simple language I can say that they tells us more about the verb, adjective or another adverb. Okay, so now I am writing something over here. I am writing the definition over here. You can look over here. That is, adverbs are words that tells us more about a verb, adjective or another adverb in a sentence. Or in other language I can say adverbs are those verbs which complements a verb, adjective or another adverb in a sentence. So I am writing an example over here. The example is, she speaks softly. So over here you can see that softly is the verb which is complementing the verb over here. Okay, this is telling us, softly is telling us about the verb over here, that how she speaks. She speaks softly. Okay, so softly is what? Softly is an adverb over here. Okay, so softly is an adverb over there. And let me give you one more example, that is, Tom is very tall. So over here you can see what, that very is the word which is complementing the adjective, that is tall. Okay, that Tom is very tall. So very is again an adverb. Okay, so now keep this definition in mind so that you can identify adverb in a sentence. Okay, now moving further, that is, we will be studying 6 types of adverbs. Okay, we will be studying 6 types of adverbs. What are they? Let's find it out. Types of adverbs. Now we are doing types of adverbs. Okay, and how many types of adverbs we are doing? 5 types of adverbs we will be doing. Okay, 5 types of adverbs we will be doing. That is, first one is adverb of manner, adverb of place, adverb of time, adverb of frequency, and the last one is adverb of degree. So these are the 5 types of adverbs that we will be doing in this chapter, that is adverb of manner, adverb of place, adverb of time, adverb of frequency and adverb of degree. Okay, now we will be understanding them one by one. Adverb of manner. So adverb of manner tells us how an action took place, how an action occurs. Okay, so how an action is done, that has the words which expresses that how an action is done, they are what? They are adverb of manner. Now first one is I am giving you an example, but before that I will write that what it tells us. So it tells how an action is done. Okay, so now let's take an example. First one is what? That he plays the flute. He plays the flute beautifully. So over here you can see what? That beautifully is telling us how the flute has been played. So if you have to identify the adverb of manner in a sentence, what you have to do? You have to question it with how. Okay, how does he play the flute? So answer is he plays the flute beautifully. If you are getting the answer, then this word, that is beautifully, is what? Adverb of manner. So this is adverb of manner. Now let's see, let's take another example. Mike is walking slowly. So now here also you can see that how action is done, that how Mike is walking, that Mike is walking slowly. So slowly is again what? Adverb of manner. Okay, now let's that how to form these adverb of manner. Okay, so many adverbs of manner can be formed by adding ly at the end of the adjectives. So like you can see that if I write first, this is what? This is an adjective. Okay, this is an adjective. Now if I have to make this an adverb, then I have to add ly in the last. I added ly and this is now adverb. Okay, this is adverb. Okay, now there are some words, some adverb of manner that are formed by replacing y with I and then adding ly in the last. Okay, so like you can see, it's easy. Easy is an adjective. Okay, now to form the adverb, what we have to do? We have to replace y with I over here and then add ly in the last. Okay, now we'll be doing second type of adverb, that is adverb of place. So adverb of place tells us where an action took place, where an action occurs. So now I am writing over here, it tells us what? Where an action occurs. Okay, so we have to see where an action occurs. It will be coming in the category of adverb of place. Now let's take an example. She took the child outside. So over here, if you have to identify the adverb of place in a sentence, what you have to do? You have to question the sentence with what? With where. Okay, so where did she take the child? So she took the child outside. So we are getting the answer as outside. So this is what? This is adverb of place. Let's take the another one also. They built a house nearby. So where did they build a house? So they built a house nearby. So we are getting the answer when we are questioning the sentence with what? Where. So we are getting the answer as nearby. So nearby is again what? It's adverb of place. Okay. Now this is adverb of place. Now we will be doing the next type of adverb. Now we will be doing the next type of adverb, that is adverb of time. So adverb of time tells us when an action took place or when an action occurred. Okay. So now I am writing over here that it tells us what? It tells us when an action occurs. So this is, we have to keep this in mind that it tells when an action occurs. Okay. Now to identify adverb of time in a sentence, you have to question it with when. Okay. Let's take an example over here. I saw Sally today. So if I have to question it, if I have to identify what is adverb of time over here, I'll question it with when. When did I see Sally? So I saw Sally today. I am getting the answer, and today is what? Today is adverb of time. Okay. So today is what? Today is adverb of time over here. Let's take another example. He has to leave now. When he has to leave now. So now is again what? Adverb of time it is. Okay. So now keep this in mind. Let's move further to our next type of adverb, which is what? Adverb of frequency. So now we will be doing adverb of frequency. So what does it tells us? It tells us how often, or like in say how many times an action took place. So it tells us what? It tells us how often an action occurs. Okay, so you have to keep this in mind, that how often, and if you have to question this adverb of frequency, you have to identify the adverb of frequency in a sentence, you have to question it with how often. Okay, so or I can say how many times. So now let's take an example. So we usually go for shopping on Saturday mornings. So you can see over here how many times we used to go for shopping. So we usually go for shopping, or I can say how often we go for shopping. We usually go for shopping on Saturday morning. So we are getting the answer as usually. So this is what? This is adverb of frequency. Okay. Now let's take another example. He is never late for school. So here also you can see how often he is late for school. He is never late for school. So this is again what? This is again adverb of frequency. Okay, now we'll be doing the next type of adverb, which is what? Adverb of degree. Adverb of degree we'll be doing now. Now we'll be doing the last type of adverb, which is what? Adverb of degree. Okay. So now adverb of degree expresses what? It tells us that how the important or like how the level of the action is. Okay, so it tells us about the extent or intensity of the action. Okay, so it expresses the importance, the degree or the level of the action which is occurred. Okay, which has took place. Okay, so now let's take an example, but before that I'll write what is adverb of, what does it tells us. So it tells us about the extent or intensity of an action. So we have some adverb of degree which are what? Almost, nearly, fully, completely. So now let's use them. Let's use this adverb of degree in a sentence and how we have to identify this adverb of degree. So let's take an example. She has almost finished her work. So now here, if you have to identify adverb of degree, you have to question it with how much or to what degree. Okay, so now how much she has finished her work. So she has almost finished her work. So almost is what? It is adverb of degree. Isn't it? Almost is adverb of degree. Let's take another example also. Our driveway is completely frozen. Here completely is telling us to what level that driveway is frozen. So completely is again what? Adverb of degree. Okay, now these were the 5 type of adverbs, that is adverb of manner, adverb of place, adverb of time, adverb of frequency and adverb of degree. Okay, so now we will be moving to the exercise of this chapter. Now let's move to the exercise of this chapter. Now we are doing the first exercise, which is given on page number 63. Okay, so A, fill in the blanks with suitable adverbs from the box below. Okay, so what we have to do is we have to fill these blanks which are given over here with the suitable adverbs that are given in this strap or in this box. So let's take the second one. Sushma reads the newspaper dash. Okay, so here we are talking about what is the suitable answer for this blank. What is the suitable adverb, which is what? Daily. Okay, so we will fill this blank with daily. We will write daily over here. As you can see, it is already written, isn't it? Because we are showing what? Someone's routine. So Sushma reads the newspaper daily. If I say Sushma reads the newspaper often, no, it's quite like I can say quite undisturbing, it's disturbing kind of a sentence. So that is why what is the answer? Daily is the answer. Now let's take the third one. We must dash play with sharp objects. Okay, so if I take yesterday, so what will you do? We must yesterday play with sharp objects. No, isn't it so wrong sentence, wrong formation of the sentence, isn't it? Yes. So what is the correct one? That is never. We will take never from this strap. Okay, so let's see. We must never play with sharp objects. We have written never over here, you can see. So this is your safety measure also, and you should also follow this. Okay, so we must never play with sharp objects. So now in this way you have to do this exercise. Let's move to our other exercise. Fill in the blanks with suitable adverbs of manner from the strip. Okay, so we are in this strip, we are given with some of the adverbs of manner, and as I told you, adverb of manner tells us what? That how an action took place. So we need to fill these blanks with the suitable adverb of manner which are given in this strip. Okay, so now let's do it. So I am taking the second one. The rain fell dash on the rooftop. So I can say like the rain fell secretly. No, this would be wrong. So what is the right answer? Which is what? Heavily. It is given in this strap. So this is your second sentence answer. The rain fell heavily on the rooftop. Okay. So now let's take the fourth one also. The woman dash did as she was told by the robber. Okay. So the woman rashly. No. So this is wrong. So what is the correct answer? That is what? Nervously. Because as she was told by the robber. So this is the answer, and here you can see it is given in the strap. So nervously will be writing is the answer for the fourth sentence. So in this way you have to do this exercise. Let's move to the other exercise. Now let's move to the other exercise. Circle the adverbs of time and underline the verbs that tells us about. Okay, so now what is adverb of time? We have seen that it tells us what? That when an action took place. So if we have to identify the adverb of time, we have to question the sentence with when. Okay, so let's follow this trick only. I am taking the first one. We reached the station late. So when did we reach the station? We are getting an answer as late. So this is what? Adverb of time. And what we have to do? We have to circle the adverb of time. So we will circle it. Okay. And we will underline the adverb that tells us about it. So what is the verb over here? What is the action? Like what is the verb? That is reached. Okay. So reached is the verb. We will underline it. Okay. And let's take the second one also. They will attend a meeting in Mumbai tomorrow. When they will attend the meeting? When will they attend a meeting in Mumbai? They will attend a meeting in Mumbai tomorrow. So what we have to do? We have to circle this tomorrow because this is adverb of time. Okay, and what is the verb? This is will attend. This is the verb over here. Now you have to do this exercise in the same way only. Let's move to another exercise. Circle the correct adverb of place from those given in brackets. So we are given the two options and we have to choose the correct option from the adverb of place. So what is the, let's take the first one. Hampi is far or there from Delhi. So if I take there, then it is not even completing the whole thing. It is not justifying the distance because we have to tell the distance from Hampi to Delhi. So what is telling the distance? That is Hampi is far from Delhi. So far is the answer and we have to circle it. Okay. Now let's move to the other exercise. Another exercise. Now we will be taking the F exercise. Choose the correct adverb of frequency from those given in brackets and fill in the blanks. So we are given with some of the adverb of frequency in the bracket and we have to choose the correct adverb of frequency from them. So I am taking what? I am taking the first one. They are best friends and they dash go to school together. So if you are not if you have a best friend, so you always do that same thing with your you both do the things together only, isn't it? So what will be the correct answer? Never. You never do anything with your best friend together, isn't it? No. So what is the answer? They are best friends and they always go to school together. So always is the answer. Now let's take the third one. We celebrate our sports day dash daily or annually. Is your school celebrating annual day daily? No. So it is once in a year. So once in a year, which means what? Annually. So annually is the right answer and we have to write or in the blank, that is annually. Okay, so in this way you have to do this exercise, and I hope you have understood this chapter well. Stay fit, stay at your home. Thank you.